Israel and the UAE now officially have diplomatic ties, and many are wondering whether this will lead to the two countries sharing intelligence about mutual enemies such as Iran.
I don't think that the first or one of the first stages or steps that we will do is sharing intelligence with the Emirates. Not because we are afraid of, or they are not enemies anymore. It's very sensitive, and it's against an enemy that we are sharing with the Emirates, the Iranian. So I don't think it will be the first stage, but it can come gradually in the future, even in the near future, that we can change views. And we can take some steps or some collaboration between the IDF, the intelligence IDF organization, and it can develop. That's what happened, by the way, with Turkey.
The level of cooperation?
Yeah, it took some years, but then the level of cooperation was very high and very tight and very intimate. It can really happen with the Emirates and with other countries which will join, but it will not be the first step, for sure.
And the F-35 is which everyone are talking about right now. Do you think it's safe to allow a country like that to have it?
I don't think it's safe, but I'm not one of those who are criticizing and shouting in the streets it's not safe. It's a very rich country which wants to upgrade its army to the most advanced technology. And Israel understands it, and they are not considered to be now enemies. So I don't think that the criticism should be so high and so rash. It's a fact that we can live with it. The seniority of the Israeli army and the Israeli Air Force will remain. There is a guarantee from the United States, and I believe the United States in that sense. And we should be worried, but not too worried. I mean, it's not something hysteric. It will happen probably. We are working on, Israel is working on lowering the technological level of the planes that will be shipped or sold to the Emirates. So I think it's something that we can live with it, and we should understand that it's part of these desires of the Emirates, and probably it's also the desire of the American weapon industry. It's a lot of money, and I think that every American president will push it in order to supply jobs and profits to the American defense industries. And Israel should take care on itself and look not without a worry, with a little of suspicion, but not to exaggerate.